They got off to an early start in this building. 37-point first quarter to 25. Now it's an uphill battle the rest of the game, and that's something that they do well. They get off to early starts, and then they play with the lead. We got to be better starting the game.
Well, what did Z find at the end of the fourth when he finally really started to make an impact on the game?
Just put them in the middle of the floor, having some more shooters come up, set screens, or setting the screen with the five. So now, they can't rotate and block a shot. I think DeAndre Jordan got him a couple times, but he found the rhythm kind of in that third quarter.
And did you feel like Larry impacted the game much when he was coming in?
Yeah, Larry was good. He came in and, we played hard. Larry hit some shots. We made some defensive plays, but like I said, it wasn't enough to win in this building. You have to jump on them from the start, and then you got to keep it going for 48 minutes. I thought our second half was better, but we didn't play with our normal force, our pace offensively, and a lot of it has to do with the fact that they had 19 transition points and 16 second chance points, all the things that we talk about. It's tough to win a game when they're offensive rebounding and getting out in transition.
I think 4 or 5 pick and roll is something you guys have done against this team in the past. Is that something you feel like could be like an advantage for you against the Nuggets in the future, maybe with Z?
Yeah, we definitely like what we saw from it. Putting the 5 into action with Z handling. They were blitzing BI. He did a great job of getting off the ball and trying to find his teammates. But like I said, we did some things well, but just not enough to win in this building.
The third quarter, they got the offensive rebound. I think it was a Porter dunk. You called a timeout. Looked a little bit frustrated. Just why are you frustrated in that moment?
Well, we talked about it at halftime, coming out with a better start. And the first few possessions, they scored on us. We didn't execute offensively. Quick timeout, get us back organized, and let the guys know, this is where we have to be better. And we have to bring a more physical approach. I thought they were the more physical team. They know we've been playing well. They lost a few games, and you could tell that they came out with that mindset that they're going to be a physical team. They're going to play fast. And give them credit. They did what they needed to do, and they took care of home court.
Yeah, you mentioned how much they were blitzing BI. He finished with only 9 points tonight. What did they do to kind of make things tough for him tonight?
Exactly what you said. They tried to take the ball out of his hands by blitzing him, and we'll look at the film and try to find ways to get him more offensive possessions. But he did a great job when they did blitz him of getting off of it, hitting the open man, things that we talked about. But I think we can look at the film and find ways to get him the ball in spots where they can't blitz him.
And I think this is now 6 straight games for him under 20. I know some of that is just blowouts, him not playing in the fourth quarter. But you think that's something you guys might have to look at, just finding ways to get him in a position where he can score a little more?
We definitely want to get him in a position to score, but the 20-point stuff, we don't want to be a team that hang our hat on the individual stats. BI, we know that he can score, he can get buckets in a bunch, but we don't want to be a team that just looks at that. We want to look at the 30 assists and having a low turnover game, but we are seeing teams starting to blitz him more, and that's an area that we can get him in better spots where he's not just pick and roll, his pin-aways, his post-ups, where they can't blitz him as much, and we need his scoring for sure.
And I know we talked about it before the game, how tough it is for you just having so many good guards on the bench.
Yeah.
The last time Jordan was there, he had a huge game. Are there times where you kind of have to look at the bench and say, hey, maybe we need to switch up our rotation, maybe we have to do something different depending on how the game looks? I guess, how do you kind of evaluate that as the game goes?
There's always reevaluations on my part. So I'll go back, I'll watch, and I'll look at it and see if there's areas that we could have been better, if I could have been better. But for sure, when you have a team that is this deep in terms of really 17 guys that deserve an opportunity to play, you're always leaving the game, especially if you lose. You're saying, could I have put this guy in or maybe that guy? But at the end of the day, all of our guys have done a great job of stepping up when their number is called and helping us win games.
And when you have to play, tomorrow night, really quick turnaround, does that change what you do rotationally at all or anything like that?
A little bit, for sure, a little bit. I know that tomorrow will be a tough test, getting in late in Dallas, and we'll use more guys tomorrow night for sure.
Is this the toughest back-to-back of the season, you think, given tonight's late start, probably getting to the hotel around 4 a.m.?
It's going to be tough. We'll see. Hopefully the weather permits and all of those things throughout the course of the season, but this is definitely going to be a tough one, having a late game, losing an hour, getting to Dallas. But, look, all the teams have to go through this, and that's why the NBA is what it is. It's hard, but we enjoy it, and we'll be ready to get out and play tomorrow.
And what kind of test is this going to be? 2 games against Dallas, y'all are right around the same spot in the standings, just getting a chance to really, size them up 2 times.
It's going to be another challenge for us. They're a good team, like you said, that we're all battling for that, 7, 6, 5 spot. And we got to go on their home floor and play a really good game to win. And so we'll lean on a lot of guys tomorrow, especially with having this quick turnaround with the back-to-back.
Willie, another triple-double for Jokic. Just how tough is he to limit?
He's tough. I said it earlier. It's a reason that he is in the MVP race every year. He can score in bunches. He rebounds. He gets his teammates involved. They do a great job of feeding off him, and he's always a tough cover. And so that's just it. All right, thank you,
Coach.